During a ceremony to welcome new students, the principal of the university stepped onto the stage and posed a question to everyone in the auditorium. If you go up the mountain to cut trees and you encounter two trees right in front of you, one big and one small, which one will you cut down? As soon as the question was posed, all the students unanimously replied, "Of course, we will cut down the big tree." With a knowing smile, the principal continued, "The big tree is just a birch, but the small tree is a pine tree. Now, which tree will you cut down?" Contemplating the value of the pine tree, they responded, "Certainly, we will cut down the pine tree. The big tree is not worth much." The principal chuckled softly and challenged them further. "Suppose the big tree stands tall and straight, while the pine tree is twisted and crooked. Which one will you cut down?" Skeptical yet determined, they said, "If that's the case, we'll stick with the big tree. Dealing with a twisted pine tree would be too difficult." Meeting each response with a new condition, the principal pressed on. "But even if the pine tree in the middle is not twisted, it has a hollow space inside. Now, which tree will you cut down?" Adapting to the evolving scenarios, they concluded, "Then we'll choose the pine tree. It's unusable with the hollow space." The principal's queries persisted. "However, even if the pine tree in the middle isn't hollow, it's excessively bent and difficult to chop. Now, which tree will you cut down?" Unwavering in their decision, they declared, "In that case, we'll go for the big tree." Both options have their challenges, but it's practical to choose the easier one. At this point, the principal posed a final challenge. "Yet, there's a bird's nest with young chicks on the pine tree. Which tree will you cut down?" One student finally asked in frustration. "Principal, what are you trying to convey? Why are you asking us all these questions?" The principal's smile returned, and with a reflective tone, they explained, "Why don't you question yourselves? In the end, what's the purpose of cutting down the tree? Even though the conditions I presented changed, the ultimate determinant is your initial motive. If you want firewood, you choose the pine tree. If you aim for craftsmanship, you choose the big tree. Would any of you carry a hammer up the mountain without a reason? All of you guys. The journey ahead of you will be filled with numerous challenges. You will encounter many crossroads, forks in the road, steep mountains, deep valleys, and temptations. These are life's tests for each of us. Even I am still diligently solving my own tests. Only when you define your purpose in this life, what you want to achieve, what kind of person you want to become, and how you wish to contribute to society, will you know precisely what to do in any given situation. That's called resilience. May you discover your own compass and stand firm on the ever-changing path throughout your lifetime.
Thank you for your listening. Please leave us a like, subscribe, and share. And please encourage us to listen more valuable stories. Thank you, thank you, thank you.